Hi, welcome to the podcast. This is James Kayler-Thomson, the man with the face for radio. Ha ha ha. So, today, I'm actually going to be looking at the Year 5 example test for the NAPLAN Literacy and Numeracy program through the Australian Curriculum Assessment and Reporting Authority. I was actually quite shocked in reading this example test because I'd never actually done NAPLAN before because I went to primary school before 2003. And I only had different sort of testing, like we had AIM testing, and that wasn't as complicated and more generalised than this. And actually going through all these questions, it's a lot about general knowledge, and there's things that kids aren't expected to know, and it would really leave them questioning if they actually did well or not on the test. Like, I'm all for this mass testing to see how the school's performing and if, students' results are there or whatnot. But, there's a question that says, the text says a game of Spud needs at least 4 players, 5 players, 6 players, 7 players. Now, what if you've never played Spud before? I mean, that's really hard for a kid to answer. And I'd feel really lacking in confidence if I had that sort of test and exam for university. I mean, it feels like there's so much pressure on these kids to perform that a lot of these questions should be reworded in a way. And yeah, it's just so particular in their questioning. I mean, I understand the reasoning behind this, but I'd really want my students to come out of a test feeling confident. Like, I don't want them looking at all these questions and go home to their parents and be like, I've got no idea what I've just done. And I did see that on placement when I was helping out a 5-6 class. I was actually with the preps for my previous placement, but I went in for an hour or so, and I actually questioned a couple of students about NAPLAN because I was interested in see how they went, and they were mortified. Like, they didn't know how to feel after the test, and one of the girls that I talked to, she was really stressed and thought that she was going to have to redo Year 5, and that's what I think that the assessment authority needs to sort of go over with their testing, because you really want your students to come out of these tests as confident learners. But other than that, like, as a teacher, pre-service teacher I should say, not a teacher just yet, wait until after 4th year. These questions I even find hard to answer myself, and I have to take a second look at some of them. And I guess that's going to be probably one of my learning goals over the summer between 3rd year and 4th year, is sort of training myself to understand why these questions are used and sort of give myself a better idea of what to expect when I'm a teacher and, the standard that we need to set for the kids. So overall, I'm 50-50 if I like the testing or not. I understand the concept that's arise from it, but I really hope that they can improve these tests in the future to say that, yes, our kids can come out of there really confident with their learning. You're listening to James Kayler-Thomson's podcast, The Man with a Face for Radio.